guys, it's Kezzie over here from KezziesCorner and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a video testing out new MUA products that they released in spring for the spring collection. MUA is Makeup Academy, if you didn't know. I will leave a link down to their website down below if you would like to visit their website and maybe shop a little. I'm going to give you my honest opinion about these products as well. Some are yay and then some are nay, so yeah. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, press subscribe, and I will see you all later. Bye guys, and here we go to the review. So basically all I have done to my face is I applied some primer and I also applied some foundation, and now I just wanted to show you that I'm going to be applying some concealer. Like, I don't know, wait 1 second because I don't know where the concealer is, so yeah, what's happened to my concealer? Oh, there. Okay, so I applied the concealer on, and now I'm going to use a brand new product from MUA that they just released. They released the Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder, which comes like this. I'm just going to be baking under my eyes, so we're going to see if this is a good baking powder. And I'm just going to be applying that using my beauty blender. So it's very powdery, like it's flying everywhere, but we're just gonna let it sit. And while that sits, I'm actually going to be using a different powder all over my face, and this is the transparent pressed setting powder, which comes like this. I have to say that MUA have really upped their packaging game. I mean, I love the compactness of this. It's very sleek, and you also get a mirror as well. And this is the powder. I'm just gonna swatch it for you. As you can see, it's very sheer, very white. So I hope that this doesn't make my face look too white, but we're gonna try it out. So I'm gonna be using my Milani powder and just tapping that on. Ooh, I can use this mirror, I forgot. Okay, so now I'm just gonna brush off the under eye. Okay. So the powder has like sat my foundation really well. I have to say, I like how underneath my eyes it's like sat really nicely, and even all over my face it doesn't look too much as well. So I guess these two products are a thumbs up from me. I mistakenly forgot that I actually got a primer from MUA. It was the Wonder Vanishing Cream Primer, and I actually forgot about it and I still haven't opened it yet. Let me open it so next time I'll remember. Okay, so the packaging comes like this. What I don't like is that like most of my product is already gone when I have never actually used it. But when I hopefully will apply makeup next time, I'll use it because I didn't use an MUA primer for this makeup look that I am creating. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows and do that, and I'll be right back because I don't actually have any new brow products to talk about from MUA, so I will be right back. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our eyes, and I'm not going to be using this palette for all my eyes because this is the MUA the 6 shade palette. Oh god, this one I open now. And this one is the Rusted Wonders, and it just comes with these 6 shades, and as you can see they're all shimmer shades. I'm going to swatch like these for you. So that's that. So they're all sort of like shimmer metallic shades. I'm not going to be using all these 6 for the look, but I'm just going to probably be using like 3 shades. So yeah, so I'm just gonna play around with some matte basic shades which you can find in the Naked Urban Decay Basics 1 palette. I'm just going to be using a blending brush, and I'm going to start by taking the shade WOS, which is this one right here, just all over my crease. So we're just going to start with that. So after I apply that, I'm just going to apply the one next to it, which is a Naked 2. And now I'm going to spray my eyelid, my eyeshadow base brush with some setting spray from Jared Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking this pink shade like all over, like literally all over my eyelid. So yeah. So as you can see, they're quite, like, they're not that, you're not able to create a look with them so quickly. And it's being quite streaky as well and patchy, so I don't like that. We'll keep trying. Gonna do the other eye. So they're quite a patchy formula. I don't think that, like with my other eyeshadows, when I actually use some setting spray, like they immediately like pack onto my eyelid. With this product, I'm feeling that I constantly have to go back to the eyeshadow palette and get more product because I'm not managing. This is a bit of an annoying palette. Let's see what we have. Okay, so just gonna go back into the crease again with Naked 2 shade that I used before. And it's going to blend sort of the harsh edges so there won't be any. Now I'm going to take this gold color over here, which is in the top corner, and I'm going to apply a bit on the outer corners. I'm going to finally go in with this highlight shade over here. Sorry, I don't even know. This highlight shade over here. And I'm just going to highlight under my brow bone, and then I'm going to also put it into my inner corner. Okay, so I have to say that I don't really like this palette. I don't even think that I'm going to reach for it. The shades are so patchy and they're like they're not good quality, and even like when you swatch them, I don't like, not even a lot of product comes up. Okay, like this it will come up, and like this it will come up, but like when you have to actually apply it onto your like eyelids, it's like horrible. So I don't really like the palette, and I'm quite disappointed because the shades are actually so pretty. Like when you look at the shades, they're like so gorgeous. Like look at the red, how like I have to literally like empty it to use a bit of the product. So yeah, we're gonna move on now. I'm just going to apply some mascara and I will be right back because I actually don't own a new MUA mascara. Okay, so now that I have applied some mascara, I actually like the look I created, so we're just going to ignore the fact that the eyeshadows are not a win-win. Okay, so now I'm going to just apply some blush and some bronzer. Again, I didn't buy any blushes or bronzers. Okay, so now I'm back. I have bronzer and blush on my face. So now, moving on to highlighter. So basically, I have actually bought quite a bit of highlighters from MUA. So they came out, well, not in this collection, but in the previous collection, I think the winter one, they came out with 3 new highlighters, and I've used one, but yeah. So they came out with 3 new shades from the MUA Undress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter. They came up with Golden Afterglow. And I'm going to swatch these all for you, so just in case you're looking for a new highlighter, like, whoa, that is very gold. That's one. They also came out with a pink one, which is Rosewood Glimmer, which is I think what I'm gonna use, but I don't know yet. So that one. And then they also came out with one called Golden Scintillation. I think it's Scintillation. So that's that. It's more sort of a yellow shade like that. It looks pretty as well. So they came out with those highlighters, but then they also came out with Radiant Illumination highlighting kits. And in their last release, they also came out with another one, which was this one over here. So they came out with two. So in the previous season, they came out with the MUA Lux Radiant Illumination Kit, the number 1. These are so annoying to open, okay. Which are these. These are very light. They're very light powders. Look, as you can see, they're very powdery, number 1. So they're not really, I don't think they're really highlights, but they're more sort of really sheer powders to highlight your face. And then they also came out with a second one for the spring collection. And these are the colors, so I'm going to show them to you. So these are slightly darker, as you can see, than the number 1. I'm just going to put both of them together. Okay. Like, they're all such gorgeous shades, but they're more powdery. But then this one, I think this one, yes, this has more of a shimmer to it than this one. So for the sake of this video, just because I want to be a bit shimmery, I am going to use the yellow one over here, the Golden Scintillation one. So we're going to see how that goes. So they're very powdery, these, so I have to be very careful not to apply too much, especially if you have like pores, because that will emphasize them even more. So we don't want that. Okay, so we're just going to go in circular motions. Ooh, yes, pretty. So as you can see, it's like very golden. I'm just gonna put a bit on my nose and the tip as well, my Cupid's bow. So yeah. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to use actually one of the shades from the second palette because it was actually released in spring. And I'm going to use this pinky one as well. So we're going to see how this looks. So they're very powdery, like I said, so you have to, let's see. So I think it's more of like a powder highlight rather than a shimmery one. I don't know if it did much, so I would rather go for the MUA Undress Your Skin ones if you want like a va-va-voom in your face highlight. But then if you want like a softer highlight, then I would recommend you going for the palettes instead. So as you know, I am a lip junkie and I actually got all the new lip shades that they have. They had released 2 in their winter collection. They had released this one, which was called Panicky, whatever, and Curious, yeah. These ones were both released in winter. Then in spring, they released these 5 new shades, and I'm gonna try and do like a lip swatch video so you can see the shades in a closer look. So they released 5. They released Sizzle over here, which is like a peachy shade. They released Elegance, which is sort of a pink purple shade. Then they released like a red-orange shade, which is like, no wait, this is Passion. No, Passion was like another release, never mind. So they released actually 4 shades in spring, not 5, by mistake. Then they released Gravity, which is like a nude. And then a very fun pink. So this fun pink is Euphoria. So for this video, I am going to be using this one right here. So let's see how this looks. This one is Elegance. So we're gonna try it out. So when they dry up, because you think that they would be slightly lighter, but then when they dry up they actually get darker. So you know my opinion on these lipsticks. They're very like, they're so nice on the lips, they're very soft on the lips, they have a slight scent to them, but it's not that, oh my god, like the Milani Amore Matte lip creams example. But some colors are like a hit and miss because some are quite patchy, but I didn't find this one to be patchy at all. As you can see, it's like drying up nicely, so maybe they've upped their formula or something. So yeah, so my overall opinion on these new products are quite good. I didn't like the eyeshadow palette at all. I mean, I know I created this look with it, but I don't know, I feel that there are better drugstore palettes out there, and even by MUA themselves they have better ones as well. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. As you can see, this has dried and settled in nicely on my lips, and I give it a thumbs up. So probably the rest of the shades are so pretty as well. I will be doing a lip swatch video for you guys to see all the shades. There's only like 6, so my lips can handle that. So anyways, until next time, I will see you all later, guys. Bye!